today's video, we'll be looking at woke TikTok videos that will make you question reality.
So this mudra actually makes you tap into a frequency. Everything in this world, at the core, is energy, frequency, vibration. That's why it's very important to protect your sacral energy. That's why it's so important to protect your mind, your consciousness, because whatever you vibrate at, the information that you vibrate at is what you will receive. That's why media and the school systems all make you vibrate at low vibrations. I literally use frequencies to manifest health. From that moment, when I literally seen my skin completely changed by the sound, and I asked questions why, it led me back to energy. It led me back to understand why Nikola Tesla said the secrets of the universe is in energy, frequency, vibration. Why Leonardo da Vinci was Leonardo da Vinci, tapping into this esoteric knowledge. Why Charles Darwin was Charles Darwin, understanding to stay and tap into the energy of desire. The energy of desire secreted then in the universe. People have forgotten how to do that. It is time to remember and be aware of it, be aware of our true self in a world full of lies, because it's time to create a dent in the universe and create a life.
Listening to these frequencies daily will change your life. Number 3, 417 hertz. This frequency promotes conscious and subconscious positive change, helps your mind cleanse itself from past traumatic experiences, gets rid of negative energy in your body, also helps balance and heal the sacral chakra. Number 2, 528 hertz. This frequency is associated with healing and balancing out the solar plexus chakra. Helps reduce stress on the endocrine and autonomic nervous systems. Gets rid of any tension, anxiety. Reduces total mood disturbance, which is just all of the negative moods you might feel just in one. Not to mention, it also induces testosterone production in the brain. Just listening to this frequency for 5 minutes a day should change your life crazy. And number 1, one of my personal favorites, 396 hertz. This frequency helps clear the mind of subconscious fears, worries, and anxiety by bringing down defense mechanisms in the brain. This is one of the main frequencies used in sound healing. This frequency also helps balance out the root chakra, helps get rid of any blockages that you might have, gets rid of that guilt feeling and any negative thoughts that you might have, and is also great for if you're trying to get rid of any addiction and trying to sober up. I recommend meditating with these frequencies or replace them with the music that you listen to daily.
All right, see that right there?
Frequency.
Water manipulation. What is he using?
Ooh.
He's using frequencies.
Frequencies. Look at that. That's
Most
cold,
people don't know
though.
this. You can use frequencies to alter the structure of any density. Any density structure. You can alter it with the with frequencies. You just got to figure out what's harmony or frequency that it needs to do that. You feel what I'm saying? You can figure it out. It's all easy, but this is what they use while they recruit your artists.
Imagine what that does to like the blood in your body, you know, with certain frequencies that, you know, are in the area. You know, you don't have any idea what the frequency might be, and then, you know what I'm saying, you might be in a certain mood, or might be feeling a certain way, or might feel a little dis-ease, you know what I'm saying, dis-ease. It's crazy, right?
They recruit most of these artists because they know, like XXX is talking about in his interview, that he can use frequencies to make you feel a type of way.
Yeah.
So most people don't know you can use frequencies to make you feel a certain type. That's why mostly people can't go a whole day without listening to music. Music play a big part, and this is why they recruit most of these artists. But they got to put out the music that they are instructed to put out.
I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Sorry about the fan in the background. Just ignore it. So I truly now understand, as a psychic medium / having a human experience, why it's important to be in the now. Your mind does not create new. We do not think thoughts, we receive them. This is what we mean by vibrations. When you're in a certain vibration, rather the vibration is dealing with sadness, anger, whatever, it's in one category, or happiness, calm, content, it's in another category, you're going to receive thoughts in likeness to the vibration / emotion that you're feeling. When you are not in the now, you're not connected to the new energy that is emerging, that's going to have you receive new thoughts. So when you're not in the now, you're in your mind, and your mind can only recreate what it's already experienced.
Oh, she mind blown.
God. If you're watching this video, your life is about to fucking change, because understanding this is a fucking game changer. First of all, it's letting you know, fuck your mind, bro. Like, Don't listen to it, especially if it's bad. Like, that is your enemy, not anyone outside of you. And matter of fact, when you do attract people who are being like a shit to you, it's because they're reflecting what you're believing in your mind. When you're not in the now, feeling the new energy that only matters, you're going to regurgitate thoughts, which is why people are depressed, bro. What is depression? When you feel like you have no vitality, no energy, every day feels the same. And that's because you are not focusing in the now. You're most likely focusing in the past, or you're having anxiety about the future. And the reason why you have anxiety about the future is because your mind is creating future situations based off the fucking past. So how can we fix that? Slow the fuck down, because logically you're only going to be able to receive new and vital information when you are in the present moment, bro. Why do you think, especially in America, we live in a society that wants to take you away from the present moment? Because that is where your fucking power lies. So remember, we don't think thoughts, we only receive them, and we receive them by the vibration we're in. So if you want new and good feeling thoughts, you have to be fucking present, because that's a gift.
This is something that,
I mean, the only thing that's real in this world is the present. You know, the past isn't real. You know, that was gone. That's already happened. The future hasn't happened. You know, the only thing that's real is the present. So makes sense. You got to stay present at all times.
that is another mind blower, like deprogramming the aspect of understanding really just how nature works, the code of nature works.
What do you got going on here?
So this guy's got a serious
Tahoe.
sound system. Clearly, he put a lot of money. You can see the wires on the bottom, and the doors are all custom made. But what's pretty cool is he'll close this door here, and you know the music's going to start playing. And as it does, these subwoofers get to moving about, right? And you'll start to see that we get some shake going on, but pretty soon matter starts to
look at the window,
become resonant with the sound itself, or the frequency. It starts to find its harmonic resonancy. It becomes in harmony. And as hard as it is for anybody to bend that steel, right? Sound or nature itself is clearly moving this matter like it's nothing. It's almost as though the matter is dancing with the sound itself, right? Finding a harmonic balance there. And I just really find that fascinating, that, you know, sound allows the movement or the dancing of solid matter in such a unique way. So cymatics and the research of cymatics is really interesting.
A crystal that's good for protection is amethyst, or a violet stone. You wear it on your chest as a pendant. Another one is a rose quartz. In the psychic self-defense class, I have one person stand on one side of the room, they're the victim. On one side of the room is a psychic attacker. In the class, we have someone who could see energy. Go, attack. Don't say anything verbal. Just in your mind, send negative energy. So the clairvoyant was watching, she was going, wow. Of course, everybody's going, what do you see? She goes, well, I see a lot of dark grayish, look like arrows and spears coming off. And, you know, it's just like if you ever watch movies where you have 1,000 people shooting arrows, it's flying like that. But instead of just arrows, it's just like dark, gooey, muddy, whatever, flowing this way. And then, when he came over to his aura, the amethyst has saturated his aura with violet light. When that negative energy hit that area around his chest, it literally exploded and disintegrated. Whoa. That's the effect of violet.
He repeatedly stated
some Dragon Ball Z
use
stuff.
Of gems, minerals, and certain metals is, quote, not folklore, but rather a forgotten science that can benefit health, emotional, mental, and spiritual development. Again, his quotation, do not take this as superstition or as a good luck charm. It is the atomic structure. It is the vibrations. It is the qualities of light that these gemstones project that enhances our etheric body. And it is our aura that is the etheric body and leads to the light body. But it is gemstones that he said are tools. And tools is the key word. They're not cosmetics. They're not vanities.
Talk about raising vibrational frequency, it's done through love. Also, when you talk about following Christ, it's a metaphor for Christ consciousness. The Bible is allegories of the human body. Solomon's temple, and inside was the Holy Trinity. Your pineal gland, the soul of man's temple. Moses parting the Red Sea. He split the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere of his mind so he could walk the path that God intended for him. You are the Holy Grail. Your head is the chalice and your neck is the handle. Your endocrine system, serotonin, melatonin, dopamine, falls to the sacrum and then it rises, the three wise men bringing gifts to Christ, giving you the gift of enlightenment, connecting you with the Christ within, or the Kundalini rising. It's the same thing. If you're following any forms of religion and you're externalizing your prayers to some big man in the sky, you're externalizing your power. This also allows you to send the blame to someone else, exalting accountability for your mistakes. And it's also making you weak-minded. When you start to understand the syncretisms between religions, it's not that you are God. You're an extension of God. You're an extension of God's expression. And you can't raise your vibration and then go do things that vex your higher consciousness and think that your vibration is still rising. Raising your vibrational frequency can only happen through love. This is scientifically proven. When you're in a state of fear, your DNA shuts down. Experiencing anxiety, depression, grief, these are all low frequencies that shut down your DNA. Why do you think the television leads with fear? It's for control. Your beliefs are being hijacked so they can dictate your actions. Law of awareness. No action will ever come from a non-belief. Who's giving your beliefs? Who's giving you your concepts? That's why having a loving relationship with Christ, it definitely helps. But that loving connection you're supposed to seek within yourself. Having communion with yourself, becoming your highest self, and vibrating that to your surroundings. Listen, the way religion's being represented in today's society is meant to cause division. More importantly, the system makes you very rational, so you interpret all these allegories as actual stories. Then you externalize your power and fight amongst each other, arguing about who's right, when the truth is you're all right. But you have to look at religion metaphorically. And if you're able to do that, then you'll realize they're all pretty much saying the same thing. All the while, the powers that created this system are laughing at you, fighting amongst each other, completely misunderstanding your religion, while they reap the benefits in this fictitious hierarchy that they created. We won't start seeing better days until unity. You need to master yourself so that others may not bend you, so that the matrix does not bend you. Stop externalizing your power and turn inward. It's that simple.
You are not your body. So therefore, your spirit ethereal body has a different food source than your physical body. If you fuse your spirit body or your ethereal body with your physical body, you can eat directly from the source. So the soles of your hands, the soles of your feet, the palms of your hand, these transmute energy. These are your 11 chakras. Your aura is you have 7 levels of existence. You only see them with the 2 eyes, which is the 3rd dimension, which is the densest level. You have a 7th eye, which is your crown chakra. When your kundalini is flowing, you're supposed to know this, Mr. Amin-Ra. When you no. It's Egyptian as well. When your kundalini energy is flowing and all your chakras are aligned, your light body is permeating, and your light body takes over the physical realm. And you see, once your light body takes over the physical shell, now you eat on that realm because that is the driver that's in control. So you have never transmigrated the physical realm, so you don't have no experience. So yes, I astral project all the time. What are you talking about? I leave this shell all the time. You're not on that realm. I go to the 5th dimension all the time. No drugs, no nothing. So you're not functioning in your higher self. Your understanding is down here. So what I'm saying to you, you can't fathom. I'm in college and you in 5th grade and you trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. When it comes to the physical realm, you have 7 eyes. You got your 2 physical eyes. These see the 3rd dimension. You got your 4th eye, your 5th eye, your 6th eye, your 7th eye. These are all chakras within the head. Not the 7 body chakras, but the head chakras. You see the world from these 2. You don't see them from these other 6. I mean these other 5. So with that being said, you don't operate on your spiritual body. Now, when it comes to the first original language, if you were actually able to transcend and study history, you would know that the first physical language was not physical at all. The first language was telepathy, and we emitted colors, and we spoke through colors because we were light beings. Before we became physically condensed, we were ethereal and light entities. So now when it comes to the original language, you have to understand that the fact that you even use a vocal cord, you are at a lower frequency. You don't function on your mental plane.
Wake the fuck up.
So I got a crazy theory, right?
IG zombies, huh?
So peep this shit real quick. Y'all understand that vibration and frequency can be able to shape different like atoms and particles and things like that, right? Due to wherever like the vibration and frequency is set at, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Pete. So you know what this had me thinking about, right? What if, hold on, what if this, right? Just try to figure out what I'm getting at. Can control these, which is inside of, y'all know what I'm trying to say, you feel me? To do this. Alright, so look, right? This movie is World War Z. If you think about it, y'all, it really makes sense, bro. We know that the body's a conductor, and they're trying to connect us all together.
We haven't even talked about the cell phone and just how cancerous causing is the cell phone. Just by having your cell phone in your pocket increases your risk of cancer by 34 to 60%.
Hey, and what's crazy is I think they give you a warning on this like the iPhones. It says don't even have it like within a certain distance of your body or your skin, but you got to answer phone calls like this, or you got to do this. I think it tells you to use like a hands-free device. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put it on speaker, that's even better. But it's crazy, right? No one ever knows that. They don't like advertise it. It's like you got to find it within the iPhone settings.
Having it on your head. That's why I always speak on speakerphone. Okay, the phone, the EMF frequency that operates off of a cellular phone is called radio frequency, right? They use radio waves. Radio waves is used to boil water. That's how you heat up your food in a microwave. It don't heat up the actual texture of the food. It heats up the water molecules inside the food, bring it to a boiling temperature, then it beeps. Bing! That means your food done. You don't realize the functionality that just happened there. The radio frequency waves shot through the molecules, the water molecules of the food, and it boiled it. It literally fried it, and that's what made your food warm. The same exact radio technology is in your phone. These same radio waves, and you putting it up to your head. Do you know your brain is 93% water? Your brain, 93% water. They call them ventricles. Inside these ventricles is pockets of fluids.
Like a watermelon. A watermelon head.
All this water in your brain. And then you get this microwave that you call a cell phone, and you put it on your head. And we're not realizing when you keep doing this day in and day out, where you got your face this far in your phone, or you got your phone on your vagina, or you got your phone in your bra, you got your phone in your pocket next to your prostate or your ovaries, we are heating up the actual H3O water molecules in our body, and we're not realizing that this stuff is a big factor in causing cancer.
Vibrate so high that certain people can't even be around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so high that strangers come up to you and compliment you. Vibrate so high that people want to be around you because you actually heal them. Vibrate so high that anybody that wish to do harm towards you shall perish. Vibrate so high that anybody that has evil intentions shall get revealed. Vibrate so high that you heal the earth. Vibrate so high that you heal your community. Vibrate so high that you heal the world. Vibrate high.
Yo, energy, vibrations, frequency. Y'all heard it, man. Vibrate so high that y'all change the world. These are some of the most woke TikTok videos that'll make you question reality. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.